How do you... is it weird that people still... Because when we were told you on the show and everyone went, wow, Elizabeth Hurley's coming, that's great, and they immediately started talking about that dress, that Versace dress. And that's something which still...
It's ridiculous.
It's kind of odd, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. I was in America last week promoting this, and everybody said, you know, your dress has had its 20th birthday. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's bizarre. I don't get it.
Yeah, but that was...
I get it. If anybody needs it explained, I'll be available after the show.
Yeah. It is a bold look, isn't it? You don't have that anymore, do you?
I don't. The Versace's have it back. Because I think Lady Gaga wore that very dress.
The same dress?
She wore the same dress.
But when it caused that sort of a stir, how was that for you? Because you kind of went from not being known to suddenly being everywhere, didn't you? It's a bit like Russell with Gladiator. It's just, you know, there's that point where your life just changed, didn't it? Forever.
Yeah, it's not for quite the same reason if it was for wearing a dress and for...
Wearing a dress.
Wearing a dress.
Wearing a mini skirt, really.
I used to call it my netball uniform.
It was cute. Yeah, isn't it weird? I know, it's funny how these things happen. The funny thing is, I hadn't really seen that dress full length because at the time I was living with my ex-boyfriend, Hugh, in a very small, humble flat. We actually didn't have a full-length mirror. We only had a mirror that came to here. So I hadn't seen it at all until I saw it in the newspapers. Yeah, I'd seen that much of it. I hadn't seen the bottom. So, it was a surprise for me. It was a ludicrous surprise, yeah.
And you and Hugh, because you were together for a long while, but you're good friends now again, aren't you?
We're best friends. Yeah, he lives next door to me, and he's godfather to my son, and I'm godmother to one of his children. And, I mean, we've been apart for longer than we were together now, because we were together for 13 years, and then we've been best friends for 15. Quite nice.
Am I right in thinking he's still single as well?
He might be, yeah.
Because he is. He's super smart, super funny.
Yes, yes.
Still good-looking.
Beautiful.
Lives next door. You know where I'm going with this, Liz.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to happen, but he is the best friend anyone could have.
That's nice to know, though. I'm pleased to hear that.
I was the greatest kisser that she'd ever experienced that week.
Interesting.
You know, you go for it. And I really went for it. And then I realised that it wasn't, in fact, a dummy, but an extra.
Wow.